Well, I couldn't get my engine to start. I changed out that, nothing. I changed out the carburetor, nothing. I changed the this thing, this thing, the magneto. I changed that, nothing. Let's see what else. Oh, and I even changed the spark plug, nothing. So, where I got all these parts was for my new motor. So what I did was, surprise, I put it on my little 20-inch. And I will never have to pedal up a hill again. I mean, that's 100 cc versus the 50 cc, and wow, a lot of power. And you got to use the clutch different too, or it just makes awful grinding sound because based on versus the 50 cc how I operated it. So yeah, and it just started like on the first start, it took off. And everything's vibrated off. I've had to put on new bolts on everything because everything vibrated off right away. And I tightened them up really good. So that's going to be an issue on keeping everything tight. And this muffler is really, you don't screw it flush in. So where is it? Right there. See, it sticks out and you see the bolt. So maybe I didn't do something right. But anyway, really happy with this engine, but I think it's just too much power for this little bicycle. So it's gonna go on my 20-inch over there, my 24-inch over there that I'm working on. So there's fun to ride in that. And we'll be working on this one. We'll be doing some YouTube investigation and see what we can do to get it running again. Well, the 100 cc engine kind of wrecked my chain, which is falling apart anyway, so that doesn't surprise me. So I've ordered they say this chain's a 41-0, so I ordered a 41 chain, which is supposed to be stronger and wider, and I'm going to do some adjustment. And my 50 cc engine, it stopped working. Well, if you look at this, I mean, I've tried scrubbing a little bit with with just a Brillo pad kind of thing, and that's the reason I guess it's not firing, is because that there's a thick coating of over the cylinder head, so it's not getting spark to it. And if you notice my clutch, where the chain goes, I've got damage here from the chain because I'm always seeing a bunch of filings in there, just tons of them. It's just, it's like mud because there's so many of them. It's because it's partly of the chain, and it's because it's rubbing there and over there. So I gotta see what those issues are. My cylinder head inside the chamber looks really nice. I felt around in there and there wasn't any like burrs or anything. And I tried to take this off, and the little paper thin gasket disintegrated in my hand. So what I did was I ordered some gasket material. I'm gonna make gaskets for all these. Now the cylinder head gasket, it looks pretty nice. And so I'm going, one other thing on this bike, on this muffler, it stuck way out here, so I just shaved off a piece of it. Well, I guess I shaved it too short. Now I got some leakage there, so I'm gonna make it doesn't have a gasket, so I'm gonna make a gasket for it. It just had that metal head there's a little O-ring inside of it, and it's all mashed up, and I don't see how that's a gasket. Anyway, I'm gonna make a gasket for that. See if that stops that leakage. And that engine's so powerful, that little bike, it's scary. So I'm thinking about it. I'm going to go ahead and try to repair this engine, put it back on the bike here. And boy, I love the power that gives. There's no pedaling on when you go up a hill. It's just you just zoom up that hill. Plus, this engine fits my bicycle better than that engine does. It fits in place better, which I really like. But that engine is on my bike over there that I'm building. So we're just gonna go ahead and live with it. And so, like I said, once I fix this, and you know, here's that magneto that was, you know, that's what it was blue because it was, when I opened this up, oil just came gushing out. Plus, you know, there's filings in this too, I believe. My goodness, it's everywhere. But anyway, I checked this with an ohm meter and it appears to be okay. So I'm going to put that, and you know, when I was trying to diagnose this problem, you know, I changed that out. I changed the spark plug out. I changed what I did, I just took parts from this over here and put it on here. And nothing made it work, but everything works fine in that one. So it's got to be this right here, this scoring, or this mass on top of this piston here is keeping it from firing. So I'm going to get that cleaned off, put it back together, and then put it back on that bike and see if I can get it to run again like it was. Like I say, everything else looks fine, except I'm going to try to, you know, adjust the chain better to avoid that and that and that. Oh God, let's see. What else was? Okay, right here. See, you know, it's chewing all that off, and I've kind of got that fixed. I angled the motor more, and you know that look at all that gunk in there. I'm gonna try to clean all that out. But see, that's all from the chain and from where it's rubbing off here. So we got a lot of work to do on this engine before we can get it running again. Miss riding my bike a lot. I got that chain should be in, but I'm just, like I say, that's just so much power on that little bitty bike. But anyway, that's our project, or one of our mini projects. I'm putting together a metal building. I got to clean off my. I did one little project, and that's how my table looks. I can't work on it. I had to bring this on my little computer table I had upstairs. I had to bring it down to work my engine on because there's no room over there. And this is the chain from the new bike. I was tempted. I may put this on there because it's so pretty, but it goes on that one, and just use the heavy duty one on the new bike. But that's it. That's this video for now.